In Nightwing, the Grayson Legacy, we backtrack to when Nightwing got shot and his road to recovery with Dr. Isabella Haas, who is helping him regain his lost memories. Ric interacts with Batman and the Bat family, revealing that he doesn't know them. He tells Haas he remembers his life only up until the night his parents were killed by Tony Zucco. Haas suggests visiting Wayne Manor to recover more memories. At the manor, Alfred shows Ric the Batcave. Bruce and Damian, dressed in their hero costumes, tell Ric he used to be Nightwing, showing him his costume and footage from the attack. Overwhelmed by the pressure of a past life being forced on him, Ric leaves and returns to Bloodhaven. It is then revealed that Haas, along with Ric's grandparents and family, are members of the Court of Owls, a secretive and powerful group controlling Gotham from behind the scenes. Their goal is to recruit Ric and transform him into their deadliest assassin, a Talon. Back in present time, Ric is finishing patrol with the Nightwings and begins his day job as a cab driver and picks up his first patron, who is revealed to be William Cobb, Ric's grandfather, and the Court of Owls' deadliest assassin, the Talon. Unbeknownst to Ric, William is in Bloodhaven to recruit Ric, but bides his time as he exits the cab and Ric goes about his day. Later that night, Cobb attacks one of the Nightwings, quickly dismantling the would-be vigilante and stringing him on display with knives scattered across his body, as he is then seen visiting the bar of B, Ric's current love interest. In an interesting turn of events, the bar is attacked by looters, and Cobb returns in his Talon outfit and quickly kills the assailants and kidnapping B, who has alerted Ric, who is rushing the injured Nightwing to the hospital and was planning to help stop the looters. Ric rushes to the bar and quickly runs into Cobb, who has restrained B as he begins his attack on Ric. As Ric and Cobb fight, we see a showcase of fighting prowess from both sides, as each were able to land attacks. But it's quickly seen that the elder fighter held the advantage overall, and as he beats the vigilante, he tells him of his plans, which revolve around a pair of goggles that will force memories into Ric's mind, filling the blank space he lost after he was shot. Once he puts the goggles on, Ric stands there frozen as Cobb explains all the situations Ric dealt with alongside Batman will be replaced with Cobb, and we see fake memories being shown of Cobb taking Ric in after Zucco killed his parents and raising him to be a killer for the Court of Owls. At the summation of it, Ric replies when asked who he is with the name Talon, his face lacking any emotion or signs of the hero we knew. Now, under the brainwash of the Owls, Cobb orders Ric to attack and kill the Nightwings as he ascends upon them. As Ric, now Talon, defeats the Nightwings, he raises his sword to kill the detective. A mysterious armored figure, Red Condor, swoops in, saving Nightwing Prime. Red Condor, part of a reconnaissance and aid organization, grabs Talon and drags him to a bridge, intending to drop him into the water. However, Talon skillfully catches himself and climbs back up. Despite orders to stay out of the conflict, Red Condor decides to confront Talon but is shocked when Talon damages his armor. Meanwhile, Cobb, enraged by the disruption, approaches. As Talon continues his assault, he freezes, seeing visions of people from Dick Grayson's past, both friends and enemies. Removing his helmet, Ric expresses confusion about who is behind this. Recognizing Cobb won't relent, Ric declares that being an assassin isn't who he is and charges at his would-be grandfather. Grayson and Cobb clash fiercely, with Grayson's acrobatics disarming Cobb twice. Furious, Cobb continues the fight until they both fall from the bridge. Grayson misses catching the edge, but Hutch, a Nightwing, catches him. Cobb disappears into the water below, vowing to return. Later, we see Ric enter a stronghold he suspects is owned by the Court of Owls, and where Isabella Haas is held. After dispatching her guards, Ric discovers Haas used medication and medical knowledge to erase his memories and hypnotize him with a special crystal. Haas aims to indoctrinate Ric as a Talon, but is interrupted when a guard triggers explosives, sending them both into the water. Ric, now holding the crystal and the apparent sole survivor, returns to Bloodhaven. Elsewhere, we see a figure in front of a damaged television that had Ric's face on it, revealing himself to be the Joker, who seems to have his sights set on Ric.